Hello YouTube. It is Wednesday, October 8th, 2014. I had just done a video on a new Cerberus build that I had posted, I believe it was yesterday. The build was actually a pretty nice build. But today I decided I'm going to change it up a little bit. And what I ended up doing is I already did the build. I'm not going to actually show it on camera today. But I did a 12 wrap around a 5/64 screwdriver or drill bit, 12 wrap 24 gauge triple coil in my Cerberus. Now, like I said, the build has already been done, but let me get zoomed in here so you can see what it actually looks like in my atomizer in my Cerberus 28.5 millimeter. Okay, so I already got it vaped and juiced. I've been vaping on it for a little while, and it's actually a really super nice build. Okay, now those, like I said, it's 5/64. It's the same size as those little screwdrivers that come with your atomizer. Okay, that's actually what I use to wrap these coils. And I'm pretty pleased actually to the performance of this build. Okay, you see there's the 3 coils. Now, if you notice, they're right there they're below the top of that deck there, or the top of that ring, right behind those air holes. Okay, that's where I'm getting the best performance, is when I keep those coils down low. The reason I went down to a 5/64 is because it's a smaller coil. When I was using 7/64, okay, the coil was a little bit bigger. It was, kind of close to the center pin. I mean, I wasn't getting any shorts or anything, but it was a big coil. And I come to learn that these smaller coils, these micros, are actually better performing in this particular atomizer. Okay, so I'm just gonna, all I'm gonna do right now is just, give you a little demonstration on how well it vapes. Take a few vapes on it, and we'll call it a day. It's gonna be a short video. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and line up my top cap, 4 holes open. Okay, the first 4 holes that are right there in front of the atomizer, or in front of the coils. Now I did put an insulator between my drip tip and the top cap, because the build before this was pretty hot. It was a hot build and everything, so I had to cool it down a little bit on my lips. I just went ahead and I'm just going to leave it on there because I actually kind of like the way the insulator doesn't look bad at all, and it actually helps cool down things. But with this build, it's not a really hot build at all. It's actually very tolerable and is very, very flavorful. And being that there's 12 wraps, there's a lot of coil surface on those wicks. Alright, so anyway, here we go. I'm going to give it a vape, give it a few vapes, and then that'll be pretty much it for today. Now you can see I'm able to pull long holes on it because it's not that hot. It's a warm to hot vape, but it's not hot. So I can pull back and just keep on going without torching my throat. It's actually really nice. It's a really nice build. It's productive. It's very flavorful. It's a good build. I mean, that's all I have to say with this. The vapor is very dense. It's very flavorful. The ramp up time is not as fast, excuse me, if I was using nichrome or less reps. But it's actually a really, really good build in this atomizer. Not too hot, not cool, very productive. So you got a lot of coil surface on those wicks, okay, to you get more vapor production out of that. My next step I'm going to do on this atomizer is I'm going to drill out those holes. I'm going to drill those out to 5/64 each one of those holes, and then I'm going to open up those cyclopses. Okay, and that's going to increase the airflow. The airflow is a little bit snug, but not enough for me to complain about. It's still free enough for my taste, my likings, but I'm gonna drill them out because I wouldn't mind a little bit more airflow out of this. But other than that, that's pretty much all the modifications I'll be doing to this. Is just drilling out those and possibly drilling out the holes on the center post under each screw, just so I can do a twisted 24 gauge build in there, and the wires will fit in there. Right now they'll fit in there kind of snug, so I'm just going to open those holes up to about a 5/64 as well. 5/64 is a good size air holes, especially when you got 4 of them open at one time. And then for the post holes, 5/64 will be just fine. But until then, I will do it later on. I will do twisted building this after I do the modifications, because twisteds are still one of my favorite builds. Very flavorful, very cloudy, very dense. But until then, that's it for today. It's a very short video. I just wanted to keep it short, give you a little rundown on what I've done on the new build on my Cerberus. Take another vape and I am out of here. Well, everybody, have a great day and vape on.